going? Today I'm gonna take Doja Cat and SZA's Kiss Me More. And I'm gonna turn it into this lo-fi remix. And just before starting, you know what I'm about to say. Yes, I'm gonna say it. Subscribe to the channel, hit the like button. Now you've done it, let's get started. So, the first thing I did was to import my Acapella onto Logic Pro, and then I slowed it down. It's originally in 111 BPM, but I changed it to 105 BPM. If you're not sure about how to do it, I'm gonna put the link of my previous video where I explain step by step how to do it on Logic Pro. And then another thing that's very common in pretty much all the lo-fi remixes is to pitch down your vocals. So that's how it sounds like.
We hug and yes, we make love and always just say goodnight.
Here I'm using sound pitch by Waves, but you can also find a stock plugin version in Logic Pro. And then put it down. Put the mix all the way up.
We hug and yes, we make love and always just say goodnight.
And then same thing for the guitar, I had to pitch it down. Let's just hear the guitar without any effects, and then I'm gonna show you all the effects I've been using. Let's try to remake this guitar sound using only Logic Pro's stock plugins. The first effect is an EQ. I'm cutting the low frequencies and the top high frequencies as well. And then let's put an amp simulator. Let's just add a chorus before the amp. And then we can just add a compressor just to ensure that there's no big gap in volume. Here I'm not using a big ratio, just like 3 or 4 to 1. And then I'm just reducing by about 5 dB. And then I'm also adding another EQ to add like a phone type of effects. So if you have this plugin, you can use FabFilter Pro Q3, and then you can use the phone preset. That sounds pretty good. And if you don't have this plugin, you can do pretty much the same thing with any other EQ. So here what you need to do to do a phone type of effect, you basically want to get rid of the low and high frequencies to keep only the mediums. And you can also boost in the mids. Last but not least, let's add a bit of reverb and delay, and it would be a pretty decent guitar sound. Nice one. I'm gonna show you how I did the drums and how I did the lo-fi groove. That's a pretty good drum pattern. I'm going to explain it, and also I'm going to show you what I did, especially for the hi-hats. So for the hi-hats, the first thing we can see is that they're not on time. If I zoom in, They're slightly late. And also I turned the velocity down on all the hi-hats that hit on the beat. So the offbeat ones are louder. Then I took a second hi-hat and I did some rolls. And then one of my last trick is this triplet here. And to do it, you just need to create 3 notes on your piano roll. And then select it, go here, and put it into 8 note triplet. Let's now look at the kick. So here, for instance, you can create a kick just before it starts again. And then you can just move it slightly around. Same thing here, you can play a bit with it, and on the first beat here I moved it slightly off time. And for the bass line I don't have much to say, they just follow the kick and they play with the chords. And those are the chords, by the way. What else? I have a flute sound, very vintage, very quirky. Here again I used a third-party plugin from R2R, but you can do pretty much the same thing with a stock plugin. Let's move on. So here I had to think a bit about the structure, and basically I want to avoid repetitions, so I added some elements here and there. For example, this guitar lead after the chorus. And with everything together. I also have some keys. Let's look at the last effects I've added. One of the most overused lo-fi effects is this vinyl sound. To avoid that it takes too much space in the mix, I boosted it at the beginning of the song and then I just dropped it a bit. That's the end of the video. I hope you liked it. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm going to put the link to listen to the full remix. I see you another time for another tutorial. Bye bye.